slipping from consciousness. I'm slipping, I'm sleeping under the knife. Shh. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. Body on the altar, burnt like an offering. Move me. Move me. Remove me. Is it a snip or a slash cutting the cords that spill from the gash in my center of self-loathing? You, root, stem, source of pleasure and pain. To think of all the places this dick has been, this dick searching for a way off my body, all those adolescent erections, every sensation flipped and reversed like a glove pulled off too fast. Done at last with coming too quick. Done with closing my eyes and holding my breath and pretending it wasn't me getting stroked or sucked or sticking it in. Done with the tuck. A sleazy masquerade I could never win. There's a hand inside me now, spreading me open, carving me out. Take more, take all you can. Give me room to breathe for once. Line me with satin, something fine, but not yet. I'm not ready to be sewn up. Keep me open a moment longer, please. Let me feel the air between my thighs, blood unencumbered like a dam bursting through a river. Damn this dick, jam this dick back inside me, hollowed out and stretched wide like a sail to catch the breeze. Catch these lady parts hot from the oven, fresh baked and first to rise. My sticky center, cinnabon, plump, spongy and frosted. Give me some sugar. Sugar lips, sugar walls, sugar kisses. I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little sugar in my bowl. Leave my balls in the jar because we're running out of time. They're about to bring me back up, but I'm not ready to leave this darkness. Not where it's quiet, where I can see myself at last as every young girl I never was, sleeping beauty in a hall of mirrors with each reflection something new. I wasn't you. I could never be you, but here, under the knife, she shall be remade. She shall be remade. She shall be remade till only she remains. Blackout, brightness, searing pain, my legs. I come to later. Heartfelt heroin, dazed and dosed in pink cotton sheets. It is done. It is done. She and I are one. How y'all doing? What's up, y'all? I'm Shakina. I thought it might be like a little weird to do some spoken word about cutting your dick off at a pleasure event. But the thing is, so I have this like life motto, and it's actually tattooed on my chest backwards so I could read it in the mirror. It says, "Lie still on the day of pain, and the day of joy will greet you." Right? It sounds deep, but I got it from like a knockoff Hello Kitty pencil set. Anyway, my point is that yes, tonight we're celebrating pleasure. We're celebrating pleasure as a portal to activism and ritual and resistance. But for many of us in this room, the narrative so far has been that we have to fight to receive our pleasure that we're due. You know, that we have to sacrifice and forge through to reclaim that space. And, you know, goddess willing, that will not have to be everybody's path. But for now, it is such that my path to pleasure has been one of a road through sacrifice. And I want to take you on a little journey, starting from the surgery through a very special moment where I began to connect with the the fruits of my own labor, as you will. Now, seeing my vagina for the first time was kind of like, I don't know, like what a new mom must feel like when her baby's put in her arms or something. I mean, that's not an experience I've had, but like when my surgeon put that mirror between my legs, I was just like, hey, you. Welcome to the world. And she was like bruised and swollen and beat up, but she was beautiful and she was me. So after about a week laying in a hospital bed, I could finally get up to take a shower. But the journey to the bathroom was like, you can imagine a pilgrimage of its own, just taking these little baby vagina steps all the way, so delicate. At 33 years old, I saw my body, mine, naked for the first time. And I never knew how to make sense of it before, like the geography was always defunct and deficient, but now things swelled where they should swell and curved where they should curve and dipped where they didn't dip before. My reflection was unfamiliar, but somehow official, as if confirming that this is how things would be from now on. Water falls on my thirsty skin like rain on a dry riverbed. My hands are eager to take the journey, but I wait and let the water go ahead. Trickling down my shoulder, hugging every bend, seeking out the places where my travels will end. And this ritual feels so new today, washing the old me away. And the water circles round, circles round, circles round new terrain. The old me circles down, circles down, circles down the shower drain. Soapy fingers on a virgin tour head south to explore a new land. They slide down my belly, eager for changes never felt before with my hand. Folds upon a landscape and a newly fashioned mound, a railroad of stitches to a paradise found. And the water circles round, circles round, circles round new terrain. The old me circles down, circles down, circles down a shower drain. Water, turn me into puddles and wetlands and channels and rapids of water. Learn me, find my valley and chasm and harbor and hollow. I'm a natural park with a river you can follow to a shrine of glory with a baptismal font formed by years and years and years and years of want. Here I stand, the newfound me I saw in a Thailand dream. The nurse asks, do you feel pain? And my tears begin to flow into the stream. Water drips off all the things it should, and all I say is no. I feel good, and my mind circles round as the old me goes down the drain, and my heart circles round and round and round and round and round this terrain as the world goes round.